Do you have trouble getting the clients you really want for your business? That's most of us want to make sure we concentrate on that and get the right clients. We don't want the tire kickers. We want people that want to buy from us, either our product or our service. And the key to that is good marketing. Now, marketing is getting people who have a specific need or problem which you provide or solve to know, like, and trust you. If you can establish that rapport, people want to deal with you. Let's think about the marketing or sales aspect. Marketing is lead generation, involves a process of generating interest in you and or your service. That's the marketing component. Sales is the process of converting that interest into a transaction or the conversion. The challenges you've got are ineffective, a low number of leads or poor quality of leads, clients you don't really want or won't spend the money you need to generate the right sort of volume of sales. If you're non-strategic, there's no connection with longer term outcomes. You need to want these clients for as long as possible. Once you've got them, you want to try and retain them. And also at times it's too expensive. If that's the case, your marketing's too expensive, it's not aligned to your specific budgets and therefore the probable outcome. The two most important financial elements of lead generation are the acquisition cost of a new client or a sale and the lifetime value. To show you how that works out, the initial cost of purchasing a client, because that's what you're doing with marketing, you're actually purchasing a client. So let's use an example. If you spend $1,000 on a campaign and you get 10 leads, it's actually cost you $100 per lead. That's $1,000 divided by 10. With the number of clients, say you get 2 who converted of those 10s, 2 have converted to clients. Therefore, the action cost per client is $500 or $1,000 divided by 2. So that's important to work out that action cost. Now, if they spend more than $500 in a lifetime, then that's money well spent. So that's how you can judge a good or poor campaign. So it depends on the value of the client over the lifetime of that client, what it's cost to get them. Building an effective lead generation campaign is something that I'm really passionate about. Who do you want to attract? What do you want them to buy? Where will you find them in volume? Will they be interested in you? Do you stand out in the crowd? What's your unique selling point? And how will you get your message across to them? To identify who you want to attract, some of the tips are, use your current or past client base because they're your best. Once they've dealt with you once, it's much easier to sell to them again than attract a new client and should be far cheaper. Plus, they should be able to refer. If they're used to dealing with you and they're happy dealing with you, you want to ask them for referrals. Remember Mr. Pareto with the Pareto principle? 80% of your business or profit comes from 20% of your clients. And that's so often the case. So it's those 20% you need to concentrate on that give you the best sales that you want to make. Be narrow in your approach rather than too broad. You can't be all things to everybody. Now, if we work together and do more work, you'll find that it's time well spent and can make a really big difference to what you're doing with your sales. So let's think about where you could attract your clients from. Public networks is obviously quite good. Alliance partners, people you align yourself with that can refer new clients or business to you. Host beneficiaries are great too, depending on your business. A host beneficiary is someone that will use their client base or hold a function to promote you, where you might do the work, but you're using all their resources and their contacts that one makes them look better, but also gives you potentially new clients. Join associations, get involved, B&I if you're looking for services and products too, or trade industries and so on, where you can actually get involved and sell your services. As I've mentioned, referrals, the best, because they do the selling for you. If you've got someone who's happy with the work you do, has used you before, and they can talk to their friends and associates, that's the best form of sales. Media audiences too, but you've got to measure that too. If you've got to spend money in the media, you've got to make sure you're getting that return on investment. And also concentrate on areas that are geographic. Sure, online sales can cover a bigger area, but you've got to work out what's going to work for you geographically, which is so important. Now, why will potential people respond to you? You've got to show your difference. What's your unique selling point that makes you stand out from your competitors? I love a guarantee. If you guarantee your product or guarantee your service, that means a lot more. I think one of the great examples there are the bedding companies that guarantee if you don't like the bed in a month, they'll return the bed. You can return the bed to them and they'll replace it. Now, that's a lovely guarantee to have. It makes you feel confident. But the number of people that actually return beds is so small, it just doesn't worth thinking about. Because people, one, can't be bothered, and two, after a month, they've got used to it. So it's too much effort to try and return the bed anyway, and if they're not really happy about it. But guarantee is so important. You want to offer a high value too. Make it sound so much better too. Or it's the right thing. But it's got to be genuine, of course. Make sure the offer is timed properly too. There's no point selling products in the middle of summer that are winter products. Or if you do, you got to do it at a discount for sales, but you don't do that to try and move stock and generate some sales off season. Make it an exclusive offer. Exclusivity really helps. So these are just some of the ideas that I work with my clients too, when we try and look at how to generate more sales. So if you're interested in getting the clients that you want that are best for your business, don't hesitate to contact me. Either give me a phone call or send me an email. Thanks so much.